Oh, can you hear me? Lost
Coming,
connection there for a minute.
yep, coming through loud and clear, Bigfoot. Uh, Given that we're at something of a low point in our mission, I think it would be best for Raiden if we review what we've learned so far.
Probably a pretty good idea. Memory serves, last time we were on the big shell, right?
Yep, it's a offshore oil cleanup facility right off of the coast of Manhattan.
Hmm. Well, then we started making our way in and were confronted with the members of Dead Cell, right?
Yes, Dead Cell were a rogue CIA, I want to say, asset.
Not sure if it was CIA or just some black team that the government had on hand, but
Either way.
well, sounds about the same, honestly.
Either way, their job was to attack U.S. facilities to assess their readiness, except this time they were staging a terrorist attack for real.
Yep.
Right, and you were sent in there specifically to rescue the president.
Oh, yeah.
I understand it's easy to forget that the president is being held hostage, but that's actually quite a big deal.
What was that president's name again? Can't quite remember.
It was Jorge, I think.
God dang it, right. Oh, boy. Well, easy enough. You managed to infiltrate, it seems like, and start your work through the big shell. You met up with Stillman, right?
Yes.
You did, in fact, meet up with Peter Stillman. This did happen.
Stillman and Pliskin you found while you were on your way in, and you worked with them to attempt to defuse some C4 that was planted all over Big Shell by... What was the guy's name again?
I believe his name was FATMAN.
Right.
Explosive experts of Dead Cell.
After the nuclear warhead, that's right. What a name.
Yeah, I mean, he built a nuclear warhead when he was 10.
Impressive. Also terrifying. Also, why? After you did that, which admittedly was could have gone better, you did fall a lot, Bryden. Off the big shell, into water. We did briefly explode.
I don't remember any of that.
I seem to recall a 2-minute, 30-second stretch of you knowing where the bomb was and just attempting to reach it.
Yeah, that does ring a bell. But, that being said, I think now that you've faced Fortune and definitely killed Vamp, you can move on to dealing with Fatman, right?
And I think you can do this on your own. I understand Pliskin is there, and he may be an asset, but he is not a part of this mission. Please do not rely on him.
Exactly. As far as we're concerned, as far as you should be concerned, Raiden, Pliskin is a dead man.
Trying to tell me you want me to kill him, or what?
That's for you to decide, right? Anyway.
Again, not part of this mission. What happens to him has no bearing on what you do, or how we feel about what you did.
Right.
That'll come later. Anyway, I think it's time we continued with the mission. Could you tell we didn't have a script prepared this time?
We should probably at least do a loose outline next time.
Yeah, I think we need to. Boy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 2. We have returned with our dear Raiden.
Turn my speakers down.
Don't worry, it's a PS3 game, so it'll take about 1 million years for it to load.
Yeah,
so we have plenty of time to introduce it.
I probably should have.
That is true.
Well, probably should have loaded this up first.
I did fumble the fuck out of like all of my sound settings too, so you know this is gonna be the VOD that gets like the 100 views.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see. What did I... Brain, come on. Drive, because I need to check our drinking game file and have that.
Oh, right. Yes, yes.
Oh, I forgot that was the thing we
also-
did. Whoops.
Yep, also I need to turn off the pancake. There we go.
Load game. That one. Wow, almost 8 hours already.
Well, it's counting the tanker mission as well, which was 2.5.
Yes, yeah.
Right, drinking game. There we go. Got the file up.
Also,
so-
our recap missed the point where FATMAN sprays all his bombs with perfume. And you have a detector.
Except for the ones that are actually important, apparently.
Yep.
We also left out the part where you slipped on bird poop.
Oh, well, I said he fell a lot, so that I rolled that into that.
I did fall a lot.
I thought that was him either falling off the platform.
Oh, God, the frame
I'm
rate.
timed right now, aren't I? What about the frame rate?
Yes, you are. For some
you're
reason, it's
extremely
a little rough on
Oh.
my end. But
How's
that
it,
might be on me.
how's it look for you, Jordan?
Could you... it's a little rough. Could you
Code
scroll
names
through
right.
the menu real quick?
All right.
Okay, it's fine on the on Twitch, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, it is fine on Twitch, but I'll reset the Discord stream real quick. See if that helps.
Code names, Raiden. Don't forget code names.
Right. Yes. Of course.
We have to wait until the very end of the series before we can reveal our real names.
Yes, of course, of course. Okay, there you go. How does it look now?
A little choppy, but
It's a
I
little
think it'll
choppy,
probably
but
just
yeah,
improve.
whatever.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about it then.
Fine. You
There's
fool.
bombs!
You might want your mine detector up.
A little late, but
Ow!
I'm not the tactics advisor.
well, I also
I
I'm
don't
not
have the
as
mission file in front of me
I'll
telling him
get-
where to go.
I'll get the file up.
Wait. How am I supposed to get through here without blowing up? Can I, like, sneak around? Okay. There we go.
Oop, hang on.
I think it's not running in the center.
Okay, so we need a refresh on our drinking games real quick. Hang on. So, game overs, big drink, alerts, little drink, homoeroticism, Raiden's marital problems, meme, Pliskin does the thing.
Memes
Snake
haven't
points
memes
out
haven't really
deja
actually
vu.
come up yet.
Oh, they will.
Oh, Raiden. That should hang on. Let me just Raiden points out deja vu. Snake's super dead. Failed cartwheel.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, game overs and failed cartwheels should be the big, and homoerotic moment should be the big drinks. The rest should be contingent on how. I think that one's interpretive. You'll decide at the moment whether it's a
Jack,
big
you
drink or not.
Bigfoot got fully laid off today, so Bigfoot's gonna drink for everything.
Oh,
Oh,
drink
boy.
for everything for sure. But I'm saying like you could like we're agreeing that the alerts are a small one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like
Alerts are-
if
alerts
you
stay
know the
small.
difference between a small snake is dead and an extremely large snake is dead.
Hang in there.
I think Raiden pointing out deja vu is another big.
It's a big drink that he can
Clock
use
is
as a
ticking, Raiden.
cudgel against
Get
us.
to the heliport
That's
on
true.
the roof of strut E.
Ah, thank you for reminding me. That's what I'm
Yep, you
doing.
can check your map to see which strut is where. It's an alphabetical order. All right. If you're an A,
Oh, I can highlight them. So that's
look.
E.
I mean, I think the marker.
Yeah, the marker is okay. So fastest is this. Fastest is going this way.
oh, that's fun. It's almost as far away as it could have been.
Hey, we can see where Peter Stillman blew up.
Oh,
Oh, right. There's one fewer strut, I believe now.
Yep.
yeah, over here. Yeah. Great. That's.
We didn't even mention that Peter Stillman got.
Oh
murdered.
yeah, we did forget about that. We did.
Yeah, you
forget to
did.
mention that Peter Stillman.
We're really
blew
not
up.
putting enough respect on Peter Stillman.
No.
He's like the most down to earth
Whoa.
character in this whole series.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would almost call him subtle
Almost.
compared
Oh.
to the rest of the characters in this series.
Since we last played, did you know gaming released a huge, like, hour-long thing with David Hayter?
Yeah, I
and
saw. I haven't watched it, but I saw that happened.
Apparently, it was supposed to be one of the dudes from Police Knots was supposed to be Stillman first.
Ah,
Interesting.
I'm now concerned about the plot of Police Knots.
Well, that was why they changed it. Because they were like, well, that doesn't make much sense, because in Police Knots, then it wouldn't make sense that he's
That's
already
fine.
dead.
Not alert. No time
Yeah,
to
that
shake
doesn't
him down
count.
for
That doesn't
rations.
count.
Gotta go.
Right.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab another Fresca, because I'm about to run out of my first Fresca and gin.
Well, it seems poorly planned. Is there a drone here? Or is it just the guy? I guess it's just the guy.
You know, it's pretty good that you played this directly after Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
Because this was my first Metal Gear Solid,
Ah.
and
see.
it is an extremely weirdly paced game.
Nothing here.
Like, it starts out with a very intense and kind of difficult snake section
Uh-huh.
that does not tell you how to play the game.
Uh-oh. There's another guy.
Shoot him when he looks at his friend. Oh, he doesn't!
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
This is a problem. I don't have time for this. Oh
You're coming
no.
out the wrong way. Oh, this has gone pear-shaped real fast.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good.
The situation is normal. All clear.
You tranked a man in front of another man.
Well,
Well, the thing is, the other guy didn't see him. It was just because he was about... that guy calls on a very short window, apparently. He calls in frequently.
I think you might just need to,
Nothing
like,
here.
double tap. Hit the one guy, hit the other.
Reggie doesn't see me peeking around the corner here.
I think you're allowed to peek without being spotted.
That doesn't seem to have been the case in the past.
sorry, I'm texting a thing. Bigfoot's having to solve some conundrums.
Everything's fine.
Good work. But yeah, it goes from like an extremely difficult snake section to, I would argue, an incredibly slow pace ride and finding bombs section.
Jack?
Yeah.
It's very odd. If you go in knowing Metal Gear Solid and sort of having those skills kind of like built up a little,
Mm-hmm.
it's not nearly as weird. Yep, so you need to get to the roof of Strut E.
Yep. Hey, Kat! I have just under 3 minutes to do this now.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You got this.
Wait for that guy to go back down. Come on. Go back down! Yes. I'm the most stealth master.
I'm almost done here. Bigfoot apologizes, but Bigfoot's having to deal with some stuff.
Why is this guy taking so long?
That's alright. Bull's wishing his brother a happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to... Oh,
It'd be Andrew.
cool. Happy birthday to Andrew.
There we go. Alright.
Mine's.
Yup.
For a sec, I didn't look at your map. I just assumed you didn't have it up.
Right and remembered this time.
Yup. I got a rude awakening right at the start of the stream, so...
Would you describe running headfirst into a claymore as a rude awakening?
Yes.
Very
rude.
Severely, I would say.
Oh, right, I never got the
parcel
map here, I forgot.
Yeah, you've seen it too. The node was there. You just didn't go for it because you didn't need to be in the parcel room.
Yeah, fuck the parcel room. All my homies hate the parcel room.
I hate the parcel room.
Right. Strutty parcel.
Yeah, the strutty
How could we
parcel room.
forget?
Strutty parcel.
Saucy nutmeg.
Saucy nutmeg and strutty parcel.
Name a more iconic duo.
My favorite country music act.
Oh, I'm gonna have way too much gin tonight. I can already tell.
I haven't been given an excuse yet.
I got a pretty good excuse. I got a pretty good excuse.
Am I using this now? What's going on here?
Oh.
That looks like a bomb.
I would
Something doesn't
say,
feel right about this, but that is in fact a bomb.
if you wouldn't mind, Ryden, when we take our first break, when we come back from that break, before we actually start back, would you consider restarting the capture on through the actual Elgato
You're
program?
right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Try that, yeah.
Is he
More the audio that's the
I
problem.
am
Yeah, it's the audio that's getting real, like,
I am the greatest
Garbage.
Oh, is the audio garbage too?
yeah.
Can you hear it? Hear this rhythm?
It's like the record skipping.
And life.
Weird.
Don't you
It's a shame because it's about to play my favorite
I
song on
used
the
to hang
soundtrack.
around department store clock counters.
That's got rollerblades.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
You haven't seen anything yet.
I don't. Is that a wine glass with a straw in it?
Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start.
The hell?
The thick New York accent on this man only makes it better.
Yum.
Yep.
Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
30 billion
What are you
dollars
talking
in
about?
cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Oh, you'll know soon enough.
What?
And I could care less what they planned.
Just the audio.
Yeah, it's
My
Well, no,
ambition's
there's-
much more simple.
interesting.
To be the most famous bomber of the
I just
world.
got. I just felt like the same thing happened twice in a row in game.
Oh yes, they will.
Oh, that
I'll
counts
go
as
down in
deja vu.
history
Yeah, it
As
counts.
the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or what are you laughing
Well,
at?
I mean, Ryden, to
That
be fair, he
cross-dyke
did
son
beat
will be
Stillman.
dead
He blew him up.
6 months ago.
Stillman
6
even
months
said
ago.
he won.
The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the emperor
Delivery on
among
that
detonation
A new
devotees.
dimension.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
Fatman's
That's why I
great.
dislike
He is
foolish
criminally
military
underused
types.
in this series.
It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bomb.
Now I'm just looking at places where I'm potentially going to order
Laugh and
food
grow
from.
fat. Let's
Bigfoot
move.
hasn't really eaten today. And it's probably will get drunk very quickly as a result.
Oh boy.
If you'd like to extend this this drinking, you probably should.
Okay, hang on. I'll just go ahead and see real quick now if. So you said the sound is being weird too. So I get it probably is the capture then.
Yeah,
Let me just
I think-
close that.
Yeah, I think the capture program might just need to be reopened because I have vaguely heard of such things happening before to other individuals. I don't want pizza. Pizza would be
Pizza.
neat.
Now,
Where do
what kind of pizza are we talking?
I'm a pretty standard cheese, just straight cheese man.
Just cheese.
Yeah.
No meat.
I mean, hey, nothing wrong with a straight cheese. I choose
Yeah.
not to judge people, and I choose not to judge people because I am a pineapple on pizza guy. So I know.
I see.
you know the wrath of judgment.
I'll say that it complements the taste of pepperoni very well. Specifically,
See, I would think ham.
Interesting.
Like ham, it would be more.
Ham and pineapple together is pretty good. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the usual, but the thing is, ham's very salty, whereas like
Also, question.
you get
That's why I think it complements it well.
Okay,
spice and salty have a fun like intermingling. It's kind of like spice
Is
on
the Discord
mango.
stream any better now?
I can't hear the audio yet. Let's let it.
Oh yeah, the frame rate. I mean, but
It's much better.
okay, good.
Yes.
So am I just?
You have to defuse the bombs and also shoot him.
I see.
Have fun.
While you're figuring that out, my options seem relatively limited. Oh no, I can do Papa John's.
Wait.
Hey,
Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
Can't
he's wearing a bomb jacket.
Yeah, I can. I guess. Yeah.
and it goes.
Gotta find it.
Look. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's not that well hidden.
Oh, there it is. Wait. I don't think I have the time.
Oh. That's a death.
Jack!
Hey, you get a unique portrait for this one.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah, the track playing right now is Yell Dead Cell, and it's incredibly catchy.
That
Seems
is
pretty good, yeah.
That is a very good track. All right.
I think it's the best one off the soundtrack.
I have ordered a pizza.
Ooh, from where?
Papa John's. It was Papa John's, Little Caesars, or Pizza Hut. So
I think
Papa-
that's. Yeah.
Papa John's is the closest, also. So
Oh, I mean, all else being equal, I would say that Pizza Hut versus Papa John's is like. I'm discounting Little Caesars here. I think that's fair, right?
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Technically Mellow Mushroom was also in there, but Mellow's like on a different tier because it's also more expensive. I was weighing my cost to taste ratio.
Like it's like comparing like your fast food restaurants.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Idiot.
I think probably under normal circumstances, Pizza Hut would probably be my normal go-to, but the only
dancing?
Pizza Hut we have in town is
I love that you can see the fucking. You can see them sticking out of his head.
Oh, you're going for the. You're not trying to kill Fatman.
I mean,
Well
to be fair,
done,
I don't
Ryan.
think the bullets can even penetrate his thing, so it's not like
Oh.
it's any. Oh, you had your mind sensor up?
Good job, Ryan. I'm impressed.
All right.
Are you just gonna walk around?
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, he does actually shoot you.
He does have a gun, huh? I wasn't sure. Oh, hi.
I mean, he's not a combatant. He's not very good.
I wonder
He is setting bombs.
Can you punch him?
I think so, yeah. So I think that does actual lethal damage.
Oh, well. That seems odd.
The CQC system hadn't been developed yet.
That seems to do.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, and you just knocked him over, so you can.
yeah, if anything else, you knocked him over, so that's...
That's actually quite useful.
You have 10 seconds.
Where is the other? I thought I got this. Oh.
You can get this, you can get this.
Come on, come on, come on,
Go,
come on.
Ryden, go!
Come on,
Go,
come on,
Ryden,
come on.
go! Oh my god!
I love that he's not hiding either, so you know exactly where he's setting his bombs if you pay
Oh,
attention.
it does not work.
Yeah, it does seem to. Ah, fuck.
Oh god.
Alright, it does non-lethal, so you can kick and punch.
Yeah, so actually non-lethal seems pretty easy on this fight.
This is a difficult boss fight, but I do think it's rather fun.
Oh yeah.
It's very silly.
I'll say the mechanics of it work better than some Metal Gear Solid boss fight mechanics.
Yeah.
There you are. Where are you shooting at?
I think he's running around setting bombs other places, and he's gonna activate them.
Okay.
I love that he leaves the rollerblade track so you can follow him.
I will say, based on the like boss fights in this game, based on 2 of the ones that I know in this game, they seem like some of the most like silly and fun in the franchise.
I would say
what
this
we're-
and 3 are the funnest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would agree.
That's a lot of blood. I don't know how he drew that much blood from you.
You got him, right?
Easy peasy.
Good job. You know what? That I think you get bonus points for doing bosses non-lethal.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Because it is
interesting.
always a little more difficult.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know.
I think
Non-lethal seemed pretty easy on this.
Well, on this one,
Yeah, but if you
probably.
use
Does
the
lethal
SOCOM,
do
you'll
more
be able to
damage
fire
or
faster.
something?
You can fire faster with the SOCOM at least.
Ah.
And other guns will be better than the pistol.
Why are you bleeding so much?
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place. No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Definitely, probably.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn.
Think you can find it? When it
It's
goes
in him?
off,
Maybe.
you'll take the big show with it.
Might be.
Tell me where I can find the bomb.
That's your problem.
Part 2.
This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy
Okay, yeah,
too.
here we go. Now I know where we
I
are.
die here and
We
start
just
my
did
legend.
Batman. I
Too
have my
bad you won't
tactical
be around
report
to see
up
the movies.
if we need it.
You know, minus the veins, Batman looks like a dude I have seen in North Jersey.
Because of the veins and like the collar he's got, he's giving me big Darth Vader without his helmet vibes.
Maybe
I'll be
Darth
honest-
Vader by way of Sundowner.
I'll be honest. The accent and the fact that Fat Man's kind of just an asshole was giving me another very specific person vibes.
Winston Fisk?
No, but that's probably a good. That's
This
like
doesn't seem to be doing
better.
anything.
That actually makes me feel better.
You have to be looking at the bomb. That is right there.
D'Onofrio's, when I think of Fisk now, though, I think of D'Onofrio's Fisk, and he doesn't really have the, like, hard New York accent. He has got something else going on, but I like it.
I mean, they're fucking... What?
I mean, it's telling you it's right there, Ryden.
You might have
Right.
to throw him off his side, right?
Here
Oh,
we go.
No, it's just underneath him.
You'll never find it. Was this set that you couldn't move him?
Probably.
Good work, Ryden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, FATMAN didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be
Thought you
coming
were a
from a
weak
very
ass.
different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages,
I
our
like
president
Raiden.
included, are still in danger. Keep your
Not
mind
quite as
focused
good
on
as
protecting
Snake,
them.
but-
What are my orders?
Rescue the
What are my
president.
orders?
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the
fucking,
central
like,
core
fed
yet.
up. I
suggest you
I
start
feel
there.
you, Raiden.
Wait,
I
I
think
have another
Snake was
call.
actually
Want
like
me to
this on
take it?
MSX, on
No,
like the original
I'll go
MSX game
offline.
too.
Oh,
Best
yeah?
to keep our presence unknown.
The only thing is, Snake's delivery when it's David Hayter is just so different that it's
Was
like,
there...
Well, he
Did-
didn't have a
did-
delivery
How you
then.
doing,
It was
kid?
just.
Pliskin.
I was gonna
just
say, did the
acting
MSX
alive?
games actually have voice acting?
Looks like I was out
Like-
cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused.
What are friends?
And FATMAN too.
I don't have those.
That's good news.
House Shell too.
The closest I have is a
The bomb crippled
live
H-Strut.
question
What about
mark?
the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the central core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other
No,
hostages?
it is strange
They
if it's
weren't
a
in
cleanup
Shell
facility,
2.
but
They
all
must
the
be in Shell
toxins are
1.
still on the
We
big
need
shell.
to get the hostages out of here
I mean,
now.
I gotta go somewhere.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll
Oh,
have to come
jeez.
back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
Because I've
The
dealt
president
with
is at the
this
top of our
brother
rescue
behind
list.
me.
These are our orders,
I
Lieutenant
mean,
JG.
Snake
Your
did.
orders.
I
Not
mean,
mine.
What?
See you later.
I like
You
the
can
idea
tie
that
some of the
behind
extra
you-
hostages to the roof like a mattress. Oh, hey. What's this?
dog tag.
Peter Stillman.
Select special on title screen and enter dog tag viewer mode to look at obtained dog tags. Okay.
Rest in
Yep.
peace, Stillman.
So
He-
it's not a.
He's just
game
got the
mechanic
stars
in
around
this
his head.
game.
He's fine. Ignore the giant pool of blood that's on his chest for some reason.
Yeah,
Or
no,
the massive-
this counts as a non-lethal boss for sure. That
I-
definitely.
We
I
have
think-
to establish this precedent that you are not the one who slayed the boss. And that counts because not every boss will survive regardless of what you do.
Now that is true.
I am confused about the pool of blood on his chest. Not sure why that's
I
there.
think that's just wine he spilled.
Oh,
he
that
just did a
could be
little silly.
actually.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
you know what?
He's fine right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if something
Tired.
were to happen to the big shell, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
but
you know, both Fortune and Vamp seem pretty intent on ending this man as well. So,
what the fuck?
or you know,
You
yes.
pass with flying colors.
They did say somebody else infiltrated.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you
Just
like.
waiting for it. I'm just waiting for the line.
But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Huh?
Hey, the
Alrighty.
line, Bart.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo.
The Lalilulua?
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact
But
me?
you guys are 2
I've
feet
been
from.
ordered to give
Never
you
mind.
backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom?
Who ordered
Why
you?
won't you identify yourself?
Is it Pliskin?
There's no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you
Look.
something you do need to know
Look, John,
instead.
you
The current
aren't right,
location of the
so that doesn't
president.
count.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
I think the point of the codec is you can talk extremely quietly and cover your mouth, and no one
The
can read what you're
hostages are
saying.
being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in
Bigfoot
the
had to
core.
make sure that a light was on for when the pizza arrives at this secure facility.
Take this.
We don't want security to shoot the pizza man by mistake.
Security doors, including the one
Ah, level 2. Cool, thanks.
It's called a PAN card.
PAN
It
card.
works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
But I won't get to show off my sweet ass.
The surveillance
wide,
camera
childbearing
won't let
hips.
you in without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear.
The line, Bart!
In some areas, not others. The uniform
I mean,
alone
it's like
won't fool
vaguely
you.
familiar, I guess,
You're talking about
because he looks like
weapons.
they look like Gray Fox, but
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core
You know what?
section carry a
Bigfoot's
case.
gonna count vaguely familiar.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You can take care of the
74.
weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
gotta pass a retinal scan, huh?
Biometrics. Crap.
Do I gotta tear out somebody's eyeball, or what? How does this work?
Deception is not an option here.
I'll tear a man's eye out if I have to.
I suggest
Is that
you
non-lethal?
put on your side.
The nuke.
I guess it
They have
depends
a
on whether or
nuclear
not.
weapon.
Well,
Potentially.
You didn't find
Based
out
on what
continued
happened in the
presence
Snake
here,
Eater
are you sure?
incident, Vol, I'm
Even
gonna
the
say yes,
president
that is
hostage.
non-lethal.
This is an island,
Both?
and they have no visible means of escape.
Just
Well,
Corinthian a
They do have
man?
a nuke. The warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code.
It's fine. Look, we've got
You
ways
saw
of making
two,
the
I
pizza
believe.
man
The
forget.
Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button.
Oh.
And now they have it.
I got the football.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear?
The very
Oh,
same.
well, he did the thing.
I think just saying
That
Metal
counts.
Gear
That
could be a
counts.
drink, right?
Yeah, that counts.
I'll be right
What's
back.
going on?
I get some sake.
Is this Rex?
I'm gonna add that to the list. It's just gonna be Metal Gear at all caps.
Mm-hmm.
I almost.
What's this for?
You might be glad.
It's
I
a
almost
Nokia.
typed out.
Keep the controller's vibration
I
function
almost
on.
typed out Metal Gear.
Metal
What do I
gear.
need a cell phone for?
You can throw it at someone's head like a brick.
Colonel, who is that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely
Okay, well,
open with you,
this
Rocky.
is a deja
I've
vu
told
and
you
a half.
everything.
Is that everything
Oh,
you
that's.
know? Or
You know
everything
what?
I need to know?
I will.
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into.
What aren't you telling me,
need to make
Colonel?
contact
Nothing.
with this
I
Ames.
swear.
So you believe that, Ninja?
Since we have no leads on the president's current location, we have no other alternatives.
Tell
Right
me, you
now,
piece of shit.
Collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Okay.
Understood.
All right, I guess.
I still don't trust you.
Do you ever trust the Colonel, though?
Not since the first game. Oh, I can just.
well,
Colonel
that
being suspicious. I just got back.
we got a deja vu, by the way, a full deja vu.
Oh, what was it?
It
What
was
aren't you telling me, Colonel?
related.
Nothing, I swear.
Man, that sake sure does taste a couple months old.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Does sake go bad after a couple months? Or?
I looked it up. In the fridge, it loses flavor.
Got it. Equip AK at the same time to disguise as enemy soldier. Oh, well, I don't have an AK right now.
Yeah, at the moment you just look like a dingus.
Where's your gun?
No AK and you call yourself a Russian? I like how you were like, I guess it's vaguely familiar. Meanwhile, somebody in Gray Fox's getup is like literally giving you the exact line, I am neither enemy nor friend.
Did Gray Fox say that before? I don't even remember.
That was his introduction
Oh, okay.
before he said, beat the crap out of me.
Well, yeah, I guess the, I guess that's the part that I was missing. Is like, oh, I'm not fighting you immediately. Okay. That's what would have jogged my memory. Is what? Nobody. Nobody's here.
Nobody was here.
Don't worry about it.
Don't think about it.
Really need to talk to the nerd on this place.
Oh right, the nerd.
If I could go back and change one thing about this game, it would be the necessity of downloading the nerds.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't much care for it myself.
It makes every area unnecessarily frightening.
You know, it might make the controls a little easier to do, but yeah, meh.
Yeah, they're. I think they could get rid of some of the obtuse controls that they have and just let you use the right stick more.
I also will say clearly the Lolly Lule Low has been getting into some of my search results or just listening in on us, Vol, because I have been getting so many news articles about potential remasters for these games.
I mean, the Leo are the algorithm, right? They're in there.
That's true.
That sounds familiar. Why does that sound familiar?
Why does what sound familiar?
Did they talk about
I
Lale
don't know what you're
Lilo
talking
in the first game at all, or
I don't know what you're talking about,
Or
Rob.
is
Talking
it-
about what?
or is that something I'm remembering from Revengeance?
I mean, I guess would be it's something in the future because I don't know what you're talking about now.
I have no idea as well, right?
Okay.
Ryden, please stay on mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Listen
Sorry.
to Vol.
Sorry. Oh, there's a cardboard box right there.
Actually, it even says it.
Huh.
I like how that cardboard box folds out into a larger cardboard box. Oh, there's the nerd.
Hey, it's the nerd. I'm very excited for this pizza now.
Wait, oh no, it's triangle. That's right. That's the
I feel
button.
bad for the pizza man, but you know, it's fine. A few mind-altering memory wipes, though, won't hurt.
You won't even remember the strip search.
Okay, there we go.
Maybe that's how they do it in your department, Vol, but tactics. We mainly
Stillman,
focus
talk
on
to
the
me,
memory
Stillman.
part.
You don't need to do a strip search every time you go into the office.
No, that doesn't happen here in this branch.
Pliskin, do you read me?
What's up,
I have a
Ryden?
call to make to HR.
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
Well, maybe it's a health advisor thing.
Do you know anything about this?
You know anything about ninjas?
Can you trust that costumed freak?
I don't
What
know.
do you mean, no?
But the colonel
Costume
told me
freak.
to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was
That colonel's full of
publicized in the
shit.
Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
Because I know I saw him die.
Well, maybe I'll be
Snake
careful about
did.
not trusting you, huh?
I've never heard of ninjas. This dude has killed no fewer than
Right.
like
Make
4
contact with
ninjas.
Ames
No.
and find out where the
Snake
president
did that.
is.
Snake's
Our
dead.
information
Oh,
indicates
right.
that
We have
Ames
no
is
idea how
being
many
held in the
ninjas Pliskin's
B1
killed.
level of Shell 1's core.
Yeah, you only
Head for the
encountered
core of
Gray
Shell
Fox. There
1.
were more ninjas.
Shell 1's
A
core
lot
has
of
extremely
ninjas
tight
in the
security.
NSX
Impersonate
games.
and enemy personnel to
Just met this guy
infiltrate
dressed
the
like a
section.
ninja. He was
For a proper
really cool.
disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja.
You
This
think I
will
could be
allow
like
you to
that
blend
someday?
in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment.
Yeah.
All personnel in the Corps
I ain't
are
finding
equipped
AK.
with
Yeah, I
AK-74
know.
Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise. Find yourself an AK. You
Uh-huh.
have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the
Okay, search
warehouse
straight
and
after one.
strike
Okay.
F.
That's helpful.
Jack, is that you?
No.
I mean, it's a good question.
This is Raiden.
Yup.
This is Russian Raiden.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site,
And the body?
exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body
Hang on a
belongs
minute.
to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Hang on a minute.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was...
Think I know whose body that is.
In the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think.
I think.
Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your
Hurry up,
priority
Raiden.
is to contact Agent Ames.
I think he's saying stop asking questions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Solid Snake is definitely dead. Ignore what Rose just said.
Box 5.
Wait. You're missing box 4.
Cardboard box to transport game software. The eye design is eye-catching.
Oh, it's Zone of the Enders. God made that, Raiden.
It's definitely Snake. How could it be anyone else? The genetic data was identical. Uh-huh.
I don't think you can head through the north passage, because that guard has not taken his eyes off of it.
This guy falls asleep sometimes.
Looks like he's turned around.
Where am I going anyway? F?
Right.
Strut F.
F was where... Yeah, okay.
You're in
You gotta
East.
go
You have
back,
to go
yes.
back.
Yes,
So-
yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Just a
Oh,
box.
cool! Zone of the Enders! I love that game series! Any discs in there?
Nope.
Mechs? Would love some mechs.
Uh-oh.
Anubis? You're not Anubis!
Shut up! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I love how no one else noticed. Oh, he's
Until just
run,
then.
ride, and run!
I'm running.
I think he got distracted with the unconscious body.
Take a drink real quick.
I have bad news, Bryden.
Mm-hmm.
Check your inventory.
No, I picked it back up.
Oh, you picked it back up?
Yeah, I saw that it was on the ground and I picked it back up.
Yes, you can permanently lose boxes in this game.
Yep, I noticed. I noticed that.
I think if they shoot it, it is actually gone.
Oh. Whoop. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck. Oh, no. No. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Well, that's in a word.
Yep.
I think I'm out of Fresca. I think I'm down to just gin now. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? Hang on. Bigfoot will be right back.
Okay, Bigfoot.
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
I just too much.
It'll take a few of those to take one down.
That do it? Hey, there we go. Cool.
Categorically not an alert.
Yeah, didn't alert. Almost did, but it didn't. There we go. Yes. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright. I just need to worry about the guy up top and the mines. Which, why is the mine thing unequipped?
All right. Question: does that count as lethal?
It was robots. They don't even have AI in them, do they? Aren't they? They're drones. Aren't they controlled remotely?
No, they're autonomous.
They're autonomous.
Yeah, the Metal Gear universe has actually had autonomous flying robots since the 80s.
Oh. Well, how advanced are they? Are they sapient? I don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. You killed them.
That smells like
You
vinegar.
can't ask. Again, you played Metal Gear Rising, so you played with Blade Wolf.
Yeah. That's different, though. That's a Robodog. Those aren't Robodogs. Those are drones.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Their outsides are different.
Uh-huh. Different entirely.
I'm just letting you know it's less than 8 years between that game and this game.
See.
So those ciphers may have been quite alive.
Well. May have being the keyword here. If they were, they are no longer.
Bigfoot's back. Bigfoot made Bigfoot's D&D's character's favorite beverage.
Which one's that?
Val's, the dry martini.
Ah.
Ooh, that vermouth is not bad, though.
Uh-oh.
I need to get new vermouth. I mean, it's fine. I'm still going to drink it, but...
Fair. Hey, Bigfoot. What's the ruling on shooting down ciphers?
Ciphers aren't alive, so ciphers don't count.
Ah!
Here's the thing, though, because we know of Peace Walker, we've had AI autonomous flying drones since the 1980s. Careful.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I feel like in this game in particular, we can confirm they aren't alive. Yes.
We cannot because he shot them.
Well, technically, we can confirm they're not alive because he shot them. But
okay, but we know who makes the ciphers, and they're the same people that made Peace Walker, and the Mammal Pod, and the Pupas.
Does the cone work here by chance? Can I freeze this thing?
I don't think so. I think it's the type of C4 wiring you saw in
I gotta shoot it.
tanker. You just need to shoot it.
I shoot this
all
one, right?
We'll,
Not that one?
We'll count ciphers then. We'll count them.
Don't shoot the bomb, but shoot the control panel.
Hang on, I gotta take...
I will relent. I will say we can count ciphers.
I'm not saying we count them. I would not discount that they might be alive.
Nothing here.
There's no way of knowing since they don't have a way to vocalize, but I guess my main point is it's less than 8 years between this game and Blade Wolf.
Yeah, I thought they did say something about them being controlled remotely in the intro, but I don't remember for sure.
I mean, they might be controlled remotely. I just don't know.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up now. This is my job.
Uh-oh. That's...
You got the M4. That's an alert.
M4. Wait. Is this a... This isn't...
Okay, so unmanned aerial vehicle.
Is it...
Move! Are they smart enough to check in here?
Ah, fuck.
They are!
Ah.
They are!
That's not good.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
I'm going to say, based on what I'm looking up in the Metal Gear Wiki, we're gonna not that they aren't alive.
Down.
I'm going to say they don't count. Now that being said, Raiden does currently have a fucking a rifle in his hand, so.
Yeah, I shot a few people, but I don't think I actually killed any of them there.
I'm willing to hand wave shooting real bullets in self-defense and not killing people.
Yeah, as long as they're not dead, that's fine.
I would argue that takes more restraint.
Yeah.
Or more being overwhelmed and outnumbered.
So far, would you say that the non-lethal takedown of FATMAN basically erases everything that Snake did in Shadow Moses with the elevators?
I'd say so, yeah. I'd say we're starting at a base neutral here.
All right.
Well done. I did kill a few people in this one as well. So.
Yeah, those aren't erased.
No, and
not erased per se, but you earn killing points for not killing bosses.
Cool.
You're just lucky we're not counting like the 10 people you killed in the hallway with Meryl.
Yeah.
Because the game kind of asked you to do it.
It's just the elevator guys that we're counting, and that one guy you knocked off into oblivion.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Go watch the Metal Gear Solid 1 VODs if you are curious.
Yep. So wait, is this the gun I'm supposed to pair with the disguise? Because it doesn't say it's an AK.
No, that's an American M4. You're looking for an AK-74.
Okay, so there's another rifle in here I'm looking for.
Are you in Strat F?
No, that rifle will come in handy though.
Because yeah, it's Strat F.
Yep, Strat F warehouse is cards, rooms. There's two on the upper level. First near the door, the connecting bridge. It holds the C4 and claymores. The other one is near the FA connecting bridge door and holds an M4 rifle behind some IRBs.
Yeah.
You need to once again shoot out the sensor, but be sure to subdue the garbage here. The AK is located in the lower level room.
Got it.
By level 2 door.
I just need to figure out where the level 2 door is at. Down here.
pizza here yet.
What's up, Jack?
Need to save.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right.
Ignore him.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's
There we
wrong?
go.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
that
Just that,
counts. That
you know,
counts.
you seem to think
We're
pretty
drinking
highly
for
of
this
him.
one.
Well,
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
Yeah, you
What?
clearly want to bone Pliskin. Everyone wants to bone
You don't even
Pliskin.
know him. You don't even know what he looks like.
isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
What? How do you know any of this?
Nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one.
Oh my
Always.
god.
But that's not what I meant.
You know,
What if?
you're kind of
What if I want a bone Pliskin?
Hi, Jack.
I don't think you understand. I'm asking for a threesome.
Wait, I didn't do this.
Is there any fan art for this couple? Or do the fans hate them as much as you do?
Let me put it this way. Fans love Raiden, including me.
I mean, Raiden.
There is very little fan art of Rose. If there is far more fan art of Raiden and Pliskin, Raiden and other characters you haven't met yet. Raiden and Jetstream Sam.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That one checks out.
Oh yeah.
Raiden and Ship,
Fucking-
Raiden and Vamp actually get a lot too. There is.
Oh, that makes sense actually.
Wait until we get to Metal Gear Solid 4. There's a lot of Raiden and Vamp.
Oh boy.
Ah.
Remember, keep an eye out for mines.
Don't see anything suspicious so far.
Nothing here.
Oh boy, oh boy. Bigfoot's about to get a pizza.
Cool.
Oh, I should move my
Don't
Bigfoot
see any.
D&D dice tray, so he has room for pizza.
I'm not going to say anything else in response to what John's saying, other than there are reasons within this game
Oh.
why Rosemary is not often talked about.
Bigfoot will be back. He's picking up.
In a shitty
Hey, there we go.
Hey!
Yes.
Looks like you've got an AK.
Sure did.
If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them.
Dope.
Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles.
Okay.
The others are armed with the AN-94.
Oh, I
the
don't
official
have that.
rifle of the Russian army.
You won't ever
If you
have
hope to
that, by the way.
disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
But won't I look stupid without a weapon too?
Well, the idea is that you can't pass off as a Russian soldier anywhere but Shell 1.
Why can't? Oh, the controller did the thing where it disconnects for some reason, even though it's plugged in. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, you got a weapon for the one area in which they are carrying an AK-74. You don't expect it to work outside of Shell 1.
That garlic sauce has gotten all over Bigfoot's leg.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Floated out of the thing.
I see Bigfoot was going to do the garlic dipping.
Oh yes. It is what they just
Right,
usually
make
comes
contact
with
with
also my
Ames.
Colonel,
preferential
should I really
choice.
believe what he says?
The fact is that
Is
there is
Bigfoot a
no
ranch
other
man?
option, unfortunately
No.
for us.
I'll understand once I go to see him. Then,
Yeah, me neither.
Bigfoot is firmly anti-ranch.
Bull refuses to be shamed for
Jack,
ranch.
is that you?
It's American.
Look,
It is uniquely American.
I won't shame people for their love of ranch, except for that one cook in the mythical kitchen. But
I'll say there is no better dipping sauce, in my opinion, other than maybe honey mustard for tendies.
Jack, how's the
see,
mission going?
not a fan of ranch when it
Fine.
comes to
Is that
chicken.
it?
Yeah,
Look, I really
ranch.
don't feel like talking about the mission.
I
At least with you.
for chicken, I want like a honey mustard, or I want like a
Okay,
blue
Let's
cheese
talk about you.
kind of thing.
Blue cheese
Yeah,
overpowers
your
it
least
for me.
favorite subject.
That's
Uh-oh.
not
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say
Oh
something.
no.
like what?
Blue cheese with
Anything.
anything that's
Tell
buffalo.
me something about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything interesting to say.
Yeah, exactly
Why do you
what-
wanna
Honey
talk about me so
mustard or like a
badly?
barbecue sauce
Because
when
I'm
it comes
curious.
to tendies.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No. It's
Also,
not
I think this
strange, but
conversation
I
also
think-
You know,
counts.
sometimes I...
Yeah.
Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you.
Yeah, all of Raiden's responses,
Why
by
won't
the
you
way, have
tell
been
me anything
incredibly deflective.
About
if
what
you've
you were
noticed.
like as a
Yeah.
child. What kind
He
of
doesn't
things
say
you like to
anything,
do.
give
what kind
anything.
of people your
I don't have a
parents were.
past.
I've never heard you talk about any
And
of
he
that.
gets jealous.
Why?
I.
Don't you
And
think
possessive.
it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
No past here.
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
I mean, it resolved itself, but does it count?
It counts.
Alright. Yeah, the thing about Rose and Raiden is I actually don't think Rose is in the wrong for the most part.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of we're in the middle of a
Perspective.
mission, Rose.
Yep.
That's mostly it.
So wait, was I going to B next? Was that where I was going?
You need to get to Shell. You need to get to Shell 1, which is the center.
Oh, I need to get to the shell. Oh.
The Shell 1 core.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this bridge is blown out, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go this way.
Yep. Is that the bridge that he fell off before?
Yep.
Shush.
That's the one that had the pitfall, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, there's still mines here, aren't there?
Damn, I thought you'd forget again.
I can't be disguised and have mine vision on. Okay. Okay.
Can support the weight of birds.
Why are you here?
Very good question.
Ah, but no! Damn it.
I went wrong in a whole number of ways.
Unfortunate.
Can you believe Bigfoot used to hate pizza?
No.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait. I'm trying to remember. I think I was really picky about food when I was younger. I also might not have liked pizza too much when I was really young.
The marinara sauce. I've never really liked marinara sauce. Like, even now, I still really don't like marinara sauce.
Okay,
I'd get behind
marinara.
you on that
Marinara, I like. It doesn't like me too much.
Yeah,
Well,
red
that's
pizzas
fair.
don't agree with you. I can agree with marinara though. I'm not the. I like a good red pizza when everything else on it works. But like, if I'm making like a tomato sauce at home, like it's got to have like ground like beef or turkey in it or something. And, like, it can't
Meat
just be
sauces.
red
Meat
sauce.
sauces are pretty good.
Yeah, like it has to have a healthy amount of like protein and fat in it. Just tomatoes by itself have a very like weird bitter taste. You need to like
I don't know.
over.
I like them, especially if it's got like garlic in it or something.
Oh yeah, but the garlic helps pave over the weird sort of. I'll argue tomatoes are one of the most vegetables there are.
What?
Like you know that like kind of bitter vegetal taste that some things have.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
So,
Okay, well.
I used to despise.
Come on.
So, I
Okay.
still don't like.
I need to take.
tomato.
I think I need to take those things out.
You all right?
I would be smart, yes.
I still don't like normal tomatoes, but
I thought maybe
There's
they
this
shot at
scale.
me because the guy was suspicious of me, but they just shot at me there anyway.
there's a scale for me because I've always loved ketchup. So it's like ketchup to a whole tomato. There's a scale of what I enjoy that's slowly pushed into the marinara sauce range over the years.
To be fair, if we're talking like a Heinz is like, food scientists have literally looked at Heinz, and it's like, I think they've accidentally stumbled on the perfect mix of like spice, acid, salt, sugar. Like
Yep.
it's a perfect condiment, and there's a reason no other ketchup like
Compares.
Like,
Well,
honestly, if you're
here's
talking
one.
generic ketchup is something more like a Hunt's. Heinz is, I think, a different
Yeah, no,
category
Heinz-
if we're
Heinz
talking about
is-
ketchup.
Yeah, Heinz is usually where I land in terms of ketchup, but I'm usually not super picky on the ketchup. However, that Whataburger spicy ketchup, though.
I might be kind of weird in that I don't really put ketchup on much. Anything that you would put ketchup on, I would prefer mustard. Usually.
That's fair. Yeah, I have recently not become a believer in ketchup on burgers. I'm like a pure mayonnaise and nothing else on a burger kind of guy. Because otherwise it like
There we go.
ketchup. My dad calls it the vulgar spice because it just covers over every other flavor.
That is fair.
Ah, fuck.
Like ketchup is for bad fries, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ketchup's great.
I love it, but it's for In-N-Out fries.
Yep.
That's fair.
I'm a Californian, I can say that. Their fries suck.
How many of these goddamn things are there?
There's a reason that people only eat In-N-Out fries with literally the kitchen sink on them. So,
Yeah, the animal styles.
Yep.
Every time. I mean, animal style fries, actually solid, but...
Yeah, but you have to do that to make the fries good.
You know what's good, though? Animal style fries, and then mix yourself up spicy mayo at home and put that on.
Mmm.
Now, that's caramelized onion, American cheese,
Ooh.
and then potatoes, basically. I can't describe In-N-Out fries as anything other than very potato forward.
I'm so glad I had my pizza with that discussion.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go start boiling some water to make pasta.
Oh yeah. I think I got all of them finally.
Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Now run, run, run. Don't stop, 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 don't stop. Okay.
Good job, Brad.
There were a few alerts in there.
Oh, there were.
Jack, is that you?
I'm only gonna count one since it's as one collective alert. Is that fair?
Sure, I mean, do whatever you want. I ain't the boss of you.
That's true, right? Technically, we're the one who are helping with your orders.
Yep.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so
Our
interested in
collective
me all of a
bosses.
sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell
How
me?
did you know all
Do you
that?
think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
That counts. That's
Oh, yeah.
That one I will fully.
That's fair.
I need to grab a refill now. Wasn't expecting that to happen so fast.
This might be a little sweetie swashed Metal Gear stream.
I'm gonna throw some spice into this.
Yeah?
In that I am actually extremely low on alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go do a different substance every time.
I see.
So I might have a different energy than you guys.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it'll balance out,
Has
maybe.
extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the
I got the gun.
All personnel.
I got it,
are
Colonel.
equipped with AK-74
Hey Phil, reminds me
Select
to
your own AK when you're in
tell you
disguise.
something I just noticed.
Okay. When?
I'm gonna say the next time you meet Ocelot.
Next time I meet Ocelot, tell you something you noticed.
Yeah, just now.
Or tell me something you noticed.
Actually, no. The second time you meet Ocelot.
Second time I meet Ocelot, tell you something.
Yep.
Tell me something you noticed.
Yes.
So me meet Ocelot second time. Me tell you to tell me that you remember a thing.
At some point, remind me to tell you
Okay.
that I noticed something, but I can't tell you right now because it is a spoiler.
Okay.
Remind me to tell you to tell me to tell you.
Got it.
Boy.
Oh,
wait.
wait, we're in alert. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll wait until
You need
caution is down before
Go in.
before I go through.
Have tactical guide up whenever you need assistance ready.
Appreciate it. Hello, fellow Russian soldiers.
My sauce is gone.
Oh, what the fuck?
We bumped into a soldier.
Why did that remove my...
Don't your clothes just explode off every time you touch another human being, Raiden? No?
Why would this guy know? This
Yeah,
guy wouldn't know.
this guy doesn't know.
He doesn't know. That guy doesn't know.
I think he went this way.
That's the door that's on the fried side.
Yeah, that door is well done. Also in Japanese.
Also very blurry on the top part, but the
On
bottom...
this American facility outside of Manhattan.
Yep.
To be fair, it's a cover-up for Metal Gear.
Well,
Starting to seem that way.
Right. When
Yeah.
you're no longer in mortal peril, you have a cursor on the screen.
Ah, fuck. Oh, ugh.
There's nothing weird about me hiding in the...
I actually just dipped in there to grab the thing, and also because the guy was about to run into me.
there was a book in there, right?
Yeah, I grabbed the book. Ooh, claymores.
But did you read the book, right?
Oh no, it's this. I've got 2 of them now.
I hear the articles are fantastic.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people are really interested in the articles. Is this a locker room?
Articles, the lack of articles, you know.
I guess this is just a locker room, huh?
I mean, I can't think of anything that would actually make more sense here.
Oh, if you... What?
Did you just close it with your butt?
Yeah, if you lean up, you can push up against it and it closes it. Weird.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, chef grenades.
Every Metal Gear
the
Solid
nerd!
game- I was gonna say, every Metal Gear Solid game is a series of Kojima thinking of a thing and then making his programmers waste 2 days making it happen. The amount of little unnecessary details is absurd.
Does seem that way, yeah.
Every Metal Gear Solid game, without fail.
Okay, here we go.
Even 5, they completed all the little details in the gameplay before they completed the story.
Incredible.
We're just gonna ignore that bloodstain, right?
Yeah. Well,
You have to avoid all the guards.
I can't touch them.
Yep.
Sorry, I gotta play Frogger with you guys. Sorry.
Did I miss anything?
He got the nerd.
I got the nerd.
Nerd achieved.
What?
I see an elevator.
I accidentally pressed
You'll be able
L2.
to travel from floor to floor now. Push the action button in front of the panel you see next to the elevator.
Bread is just
The
so
elevator
good.
should arrive in a few minutes. That elevator is a cut above the usual.
I hope you're
You
not
see
in
that
trouble right
strange-looking
now.
Yeah, I
surveillance
hope so
camera
too.
above the panel?
Yeah, it's not responding when I enter its field of vision. What is it?
The camera apparently goes online only when someone activates the panel. In other words, it's there to check on the person trying to use the elevator.
All right, retinal
If
scan,
you're not
right?
disguised as a terrorist, you'll be spotted as soon as you call the elevator.
Oh no, that okay. Got it. Bigfoot, quit making me hungry.
Look.
We're saving that for the Bigfoot and Bull Power Hour.
Oh, I got
That'll
a
be cool, too.
suppressor for the SOCOM.
Oh, you should equip that.
Maybe later when I'm not supposed to be in disguise. Did I miss anything down here? Doesn't look like
Now
it.
it's just the hallway you were down in before.
Okay, cool. Now, don't press L2 by mistake.
Not directly in front of the camera, no.
Awesome. I wanted to go to B1, right? I think that's right.
Bigfoot could let you know.
Sure can.
There might be cool stuff on B2 though as well.
Yeah, I think the tactical guide I have currently says go to B2.
Oh, okay.
Personnel pattern recognized. You are cleared.
I do need to find a way past that.
My tactical assistance lays out B2 computer room first.
Well, let's
It might
grab
be
the
one of
nerd
those
here.
things where you get like useful items
Yeah,
and then go to B1 and then go back to B2 and unlock more useful items.
probably.
Kind of like the B2 of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking, yeah. So let's do that then.
Are you going to the computer room? Did you find the computer room?
What do you mean?
Go left to right doors, same place. The computer room is an area surrounded by glass, with 3 guards patrolling the area. Center area. The directional microphone is in the upper left part, while there is a node in the upper right. Slowly move around to avoid the guards. Collect the microphone, activate the node, and then return to the elevator. Go to floor B1. So say it's the tactical report.
There's something on top of the locker. How do I get up there?
Hey, Hey, did you know Kojima made Police Knots?
Yeah, he did. Wow.
I heard Meryl's in that game, Snake. Or Raiden.
Oh, is she?
Apparently.
Hey, bud. What's up? I'm for a treat.
Good morning. Good morning.
Parrot.
How do I get past you, bozos? If I touch you, my clothes explode.
It just says move around slowly to avoid the
Yeah.
guards. So that's unfortunately what I have for you. Raiden.
Okay, there we go.
Right,
You have
got the
directional
D mic.
microphone.
I got the D
According
mic.
to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Alright, cool. Sign tells me I can't use that while disguised. Parrot? Can I interact with Parrot? Nope. Can't interact with Parrot.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey! It's going alright. Playing through the Metal Gear games for the first time. Metal Gear Solid games.
Oh, you found box 4.
Oh, is that what that was? Hey, moving day. Got all the boxes.
Nice.
Now, that's an achievement if I ever read one.
But
I don't like the UI for the AK-74U.
PS3 is where we're on. It's the
Yep.
HD version
This is the... Oh! Don't touch me.
remaster collection.
Oh god, he's just chasing
Why is
you
he
down
after
the
me
hall.
now? What's going on? Okay.
He finally peeled off.
Mm.
Oh,
Doesn't it look like the AK-74U's ammo is going off the area it's supposed to be?
it does look like that.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I've got the Shell 1 Core B1 up if you need it, right?
Wish they would release this game for the PS4.
Honestly, the Metal Gear Solid collection is probably the best way to watch any or play any of the
Most of the franchise.
the 2 through Peace Walker games.
Whoa,
Yep.
Hi.
We'll get there. I based on the billions of articles that the Lalo have been putting through into my eyes recently, it would seem that there is another remaster, perhaps on the way. Oh yes, absolutely. We're going to be playing that after this. Not tonight, clearly, but we
Well, yeah,
will
whenever...
eventually make our way to 3.
Yeah, so... Again, I guess, to introduce... I'm playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time, along with 2 friends who have played
Whoa.
games before. And we do this every Wednesday night.
Yep. Until we're done.
Mm-hmm. Is there... nothing in here? You guys
Also,
just...
full disclosure, we may or may not have a drinking game going on.
Yes, that also, yeah.
Yes, we do, in fact.
So,
At least partially contingent on how well Phil does.
the cold drinks broken or something, man? Or...
All clear.
What's going on, buddy?
There's a lot of security in the break room.
You know, everybody deserves a break.
How do I get...
They don't
through
seem to be
this?
off duty, though.
Oh, the books? I assume you can set them down to distract people.
Again, you will need an actual human retinal scan.
This guy stands there. Would setting a book down here work? Hang on.
So,
yeah,
I can tell you what to do if you want, Raiden, but your call. There may be a thing that you haven't done yet that
that I haven't
we told you about on the tanker mission.
Wait, that I. Don't need the camera, do I?
No.
Okay. I told it I did on the tanker mission? I did on the tanker mission.
We told you about it.
Told me.
I don't
about
think you've ever done it.
Don't think I've done. Refresh my memory, Bigfoot.
You can hold people up, Raiden.
If you aim a gun from point blank range behind an enemy, you will hold them up.
You can put him into a chokehold, do not kill him, and drag him over to the retinal scanner to bring the door activation.
So wait, so I can... Hang on. The game hasn't introduced that to me, though. How am I supposed to know that?
You could just knock... It seems like you could really just knock him out and drag him over there.
I think that might have been how I did it.
Whoops.
Freeze!
Oh!
We'll keep aiming at him.
Eventually he'll pass out.
You did shoot him.
I think I shot him.
I think I see something in his chest that is blinking from where you shot him, but...
Hello, sir?
Maybe hit him again.
Yeah.
I think the shiny thing might be a dog tag or something, maybe?
Probably. Oh, there he goes. Now you can drag him over there and smash his face into...
There we go. Collected every dog tag on every difficulty to get the invisible cloak. Oh, is that how you get that? Jeez. Hello?
Raiden, the retinal scanner does not work on anything but living and open eyes.
Oh, so you're saying I
Don't
can't
knock
take
them
someone's
out.
eye out to use
Be
it.
careful.
I see.
Oh, well. You can wake him up. Just pick him up and drop him a few times, then hold him up again. Then you gotta get him in a chokehold, which... I don't remember how that works, but...
I think it's holding down the melee button.
Oh, kick him?
Don't quote me on this.
Wait. Oh, wait, can I... Oh, wait, hang on. Can I... I can't kick him when I'm holding him. Come on, sleepyhead. I need you to do a thing.
He'll get up eventually.
Press and hold square to perform a chokehold on a conscious opponent.
Is that with weapon...
Presumably, weapon unequipped.
Yeah.
The Z count is going down, you'll notice, as you're doing this.
Yeah, there's only a single Z.
There we go.
Freeze! Move!
Whoop. Well, that
What?
wasn't, Might have to do it without the... Yeah, there we go.
Ah! There we
you
go.
You can press the button, I think, to, like, if you start struggling.
How
But that begins choking him.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
Retinol pattern recognized.
But no,
You
he's
are
just
cleared
he's just
to
out
enter.
now.
Perfect.
Turns out getting your retina scanned immediately knocks you unconscious.
Apparently. Yes?
Sorry, I just thought about a scene that's gonna happen.
Here's where I need the directional mic.
Yep. Fortunately, there's no one in Washington, D.C. who has a pacemaker other than Ames.
This is pathetic.
What?
So you know how usually when you get a pizza, they'll give you a pepperoncini, like little pepperoncini peppers.
Sure.
Raiden, one of those hostages in
Well,
there is
you know,
Ames.
normally those are
The
fairly
only thing
large
we
peppers.
know is that
This
Ames
is what I
wears a
got.
pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional
Tiny,
microphone to locate him.
barely
Once you
existent
recognize
pepper.
Ames by his heartbeat, keep
Sorry to
the
hear it.
microphone
Wilted.
pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him.
Disappointing.
If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter too.
Not good.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
What if there's someone else
Don't
with a
call out
with
to
a
hostage
pacemaker?
the action button until you're fairly
Don't
sure
worry
that
about
it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the
Oh, is it
enemy's
an instant
suspicion.
game over if I get detected here, or what?
Seems like it.
Great.
That might be a save.
Probably a good idea, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking that, yeah.
Jack, do you need to save?
Sure do.
Do you think he's remembered the date yet?
Nah,
No, absolutely not.
definitely not.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
Well,
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I
I
want
never
to
run
talk
away from
about
anything.
something, you suddenly remember that you have some
Definitely
work you
not.
have to do, or you get a stomach ache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah,
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
You know? Ryder seems like someone simultaneously, like, disinterested in his past, but also not particularly interested in his future either.
Yeah. Just sounds like Henry.
living in the moment.
Living in the whatever gets him out of the situation faster.
Yep.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
So... Oh, is it not a...
It's up there. One more.
Oh, there it is. It looked like a gun, so I just glazed over it. Okay.
Yeah, don't press triangle until you're sure it's Ames.
Right. I need to listen. Oh, jeez.
Oh, you need to be right up in front of them. Good luck.
Good luck, Raiden.
You can't do it through the wall.
What?
You're just gonna have to straight up ignore that one dude.
Ah, jeez. Well, that's weird. That seems odd. Hey, buddy.
Raiden, if you need to, you can take out this guard to make things a little easier on yourself.
Can I now?
Sure can.
This guy talks, though, don't he? Talks to the others?
You stay and listen. I'm just assessing what the tactical report tells me.
Reporting no problems.
No, there he goes. I think it's this guy. It's gotta be this guy, right?
I mean, it sounds
You're
like
Ames,
it. I
aren't
will
you?
say, Raiden, it is random which one of them it is, so... I couldn't tell you.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see.
That sounds ridiculous.
Take this thing off me, will you?
My eyebrows!
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
I should turn the
Nanocommunications.
turn the speakers back down now that I don't need to listen
Right,
for heartbeats.
let's talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core
Oh, good.
section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines.
Nanomachines?
This information, along with the DNA pattern,
right.
serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers.
To be fair,
The
this is
password
like
entry itself
not
cannot be performed
the weirdest
unless
thing to
brainwave
use data
patterns
machines
and
for.
heartbeats
No.
fall within normal parameters,
It's not even the weirdest
rendering
thing you've
chemical
seen.
and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black
Oh,
case
good.
is the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
So,
Haven't they told
our
you
drink for
anything?
Metal Gear is specifically Metal Gear,
entire thing
and
was
that's the
planned.
sentence,
The
right?
oil spill, the tanker accident that caused
I think it's
everything.
Metal Gear with a
The
question
big
mark.
shell was built
Okay,
specifically
specifically with
for
a
the
question
development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait,
What's going on around? What the heck is happening?
Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
It's impossible. Snake's dead.
Also, so is Snake. Both Snake are dead.
Technically, all 3 snakes are dead, but...
King, FATMAN is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he
That does kind of sound like him.
Who knows?
A little
Band
bit.
of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked.
No. Was Snake. Now right.
Think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
I like how the subtitles change
The man in
size.
the sneaking suit. You know more about those suits than I do.
I don't think I've
But
ever
FATMAN
seen an
was disbanded
example of
4
this
years ago,
in any other media
so
ever.
it must be
Yeah.
the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing.
This is neat.
The lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
Uh-oh.
Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Do you like being able
Any
to
effect
lightly
on
interact during
it?
cutscenes?
No.
Yeah.
What about the president?
Password
you'll
entry
enjoy
has
Metal
already
Gear
been
Solid
made
3's
to the
cutscenes,
black
I think.
case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make
I like
sure
when
you keep him
games
alive
mess
until
around
then.
with the fact that they are interactive.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The
You will
code has
enjoy
already
parts
been
of Metal Gear
entered.
Solid 3,
All we
I'm
need
sure.
now is for the girl to start the system.
I think you'll just enjoy
The
Metal Gear
usual
Solid 3.
method, I assume?
But
No. The drugs took care
it's
of
my
everything.
favorite.
It's up there for
Only
me.
a few more steps to outer heaven.
Outer Heaven, wait. That's...
Hang on a second. Who's this?
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
What?
Don't
Olga.
cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you
Whoa.
myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
Make sure I don't see it.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Fight.
What?
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere
Ooh.
left to go.
Snake wear a cloak. Also, he's dead.
I can hear her footsteps still. Uh-oh.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
They just
There's
tase his
something
arm?
going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Alright.
Interesting.
Oh, there were some details in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really...
Got liquid in your arm? Probably treatment for that.
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did.
There we go.
But he's
Oh,
also
yep,
here in the
that's-
shell. Either he survived.
I'll
or
catch
there are
up
two
once we take a break so I can refill.
and that's impossible. Anyway, What did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions
I was
of
told there was a ransom.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per minute,
Strikers?
and
Yeah, I
most
know.
electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn.
Idle
Ocelot is
job.
coming. I'm going offline.
Uh-oh.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock
Level
doors
3!
above the level 3 security. Use it to get to
It's
Shell 2.
imperative you don't allow them to do this.
Take care
right?
of the president before they launch the nuke.
What do you mean take care of the president?
He's
Take
coming
care
here.
of him,
Pick up your
Raiden.
AK.
You can't allow him to launch the nuke, Raiden.
Okay.
Whatever that may mean.
Thanks, Ames.
What do you think you're doing?
Big fan of your lettering guide.
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
Eat the nuke, Ren.
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so?
What?
You tricked me.
Foxdie?
I understand now. Ocelot. You.
Uh-oh.
Stay the line, Bart.
Stay the line, Bart.
Foxdie?
Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No idea.
He's not one of mine.
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Identify yourself.
My God, he's gorgeous. Oh. Hi, Gray Fox.
Hang the line, Bart.
The only thing that wasn't the same is that Ocelot moved his arm just in time.
I'm drinking for that.
That's fair.
I'm just curious how far it gets before the scene ends.
I'll let you make a judgment call.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, deja vu, yeah.
Alright, there we go.
That's something you wanted to say when we saw Ocelot again? The second time, right? Was that the second time? Or the first time?
I guess it kind of was, but
I'll put it now. do you know how insistent the Colonel was that
Ames is
Pliskin
dead
is not part of the
a
mission?
heart attack.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
He was very insistent
However,
that you
we
seek
do
help
at least know where
specifically
the
from
president
Ninja.
is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in
Oh,
this
yeah.
place?
Apparently.
I
That
guess
is true.
the
Still
Ninja is part of the
looking
mission.
into it.
I've also been told that
Maybe
the nuclear
so.
strike was what the terrorists were
Interesting
after from the
thought
start.
process.
Not
That is a
the
fair
$30
point.
billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as
Is
though I'm told
that-
all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Well, since you
right?
said it.
I wonder how much of people's distaste for Raiden is the pouty Quentin Flynn delivery.
I would say probably like 90.
I've
Well, I
slowly
mean-
found it endearing.
I will say he is growing on me in this game. He's for most of his time in this game so far, he's given me like episode 4 Luke Skywalker vibes.
Yes.
That's actually completely fair.
Yep, that seems very accurate.
It's also a real temperature shift from David Hayter in every single other game.
Yep.
Even when he's playing Big Boss, he has a very similar sort of countenance.
Yeah, John agrees. John agrees with me.
Jack, do you need to save?
Gonna go to Tasha Station for some power converters.
Phil, I've told you my favorite thing, which is the idea of like a bully beating up a nerd, but then revealing that he knows too much about nerd stuff while he's beating him up.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you go to Toshi Station and get some power converters, you nerd?
Yeah.
You know, Jack, there's something that bugs me sometimes.
What?
Here we go.
Why are you going
Oh,
out
boy.
with me?
What?
Well,
Is it because I'm beautiful?
that counts.
Why are you asking
God,
me
I
this all
have
of
so many drinks saved up for when I actually refill my drink.
yourself beautiful?
Well, it's the truth,
We're at
plain and
3,
simple.
Whoa,
I
what the
think.
I'm
what the
too
hell,
smart
Raiden?
not to realize it and not sarcastic enough to be modest about it.
Is that so? Well then, your schedule must be booked solid with dates.
You bet. I've even hired a private secretary to deal with all of them. But she cancels all of my appointments except for yours.
Ooh.
Sometimes it really does.
I'll be
bother
honest,
me.
that was incredibly
Sometimes
solid.
I think all you
But-
want is a pretty face to accompany you to parties.
What are you?
Not
Just
the
to make
uwu.
everyone jealous when they see you with me.
You're being ridiculous.
Oh, really?
You're being
Never talk about
ridiculous.
yourself. I never know whether it's really me you want by your side, whether you'd ditch me if you found someone prettier.
You know that's not true.
Really?
You're
Then would you
both
still go out with me
ridiculous.
even if I weren't beautiful?
Of course.
But
Do you like me for
Oh, that's
me,
not
or
reassuring.
is it my reputation?
Do you really think anyone would say your reputation? I'm just joking. Of course I like you for you. Honest truth.
Really? Thank you.
well,
Raiden hangs up the fucking codec. Yeesh.
well.
Like, you should
How
pretty.
about break real quick? Because we're at 2 hours and I need to refill my drink.
Oh, it's showtime. All right, getting the thing up.
Yep, there it is.
All right, we're in the middle of some music here. I don't think we need to queue up another track unless you want to, Phil.
He's already gone.
Oh, he's already gone. All right, well, it's the music's still playing as far as I can. So, all right, Vol. You said we were going to talk about food, so what are we talking about?
All right. Specifically, you were talking about the tomato gradient.
Yes.
So it starts at ketchup.
Yep.
What is the next sort of tomato-based thing down?
I would honestly say probably like a very like well minced marinara, like one where you're not gonna get like chunks of tomato at all.
And where would you put a bolognese?
Up from that, probably.
I will say, having been to Italy, their tomatoes are built different.
Well, that checks out.
Like, not a fan of tomatoes, neither is Caroline. We both just had, like, a slice of tomato with, like, salt and olive oil. They got something different going on. I think it's the volcanic soil.
I'll keep that in mind.
Their bread sucks, though. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
good
gonna
to
say
know.
this right now. Italy, they beat France in tomatoes. They lose in like they beat them in I think wine and tomatoes, and they lose to them in like literally everything else.
Interesting.
Because gosh dang, their bread sucks.
Interesting to know. I'll check those out later.
They don't put salt in it.
Well, that's probably because the rest of the world is more wise to the damage that salt and sugar do, but
I don't think there's another culture that doesn't salt their bread though.
fair enough.
Like I'm not talking about like maybe like a naan or some kind of flatbread you don't need to salt, but like a full loaf of bread. They cook it very dry.
Well,
and crackery.
Good to know. I do like a cracker.
But I feel like you don't ever set out to make a cracker. It's just something like you turns into when baking goes south.
Fair enough, I guess.
Like it's the same. Like I can turn this into some sort of flatbread situation and put cheese on it, and I'm good.
Let's see. What other food-related things can we get to? So we've already discussed your heathen love of pineapple on pizza.
I am Californian, and I refuse to be ashamed of my love of pineapple on pizza.
No need to be ashamed. It's just heathen.
I'm well aware that I'm a heathen.
Okay. That was.
All right. Where do you stand on a barbecue pizza?
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's not what I'm gonna go for, honestly, these days. Probably would have been back in my hatred of marinara days, but.
All right. Then what about a white pizza?
White pizza's like top for me. That's where I go.
A man of culture, I see.
Indeed. Like a full, like all cheese, just cheese and bread. That's where I live.
Are we talking? There are two kinds of white pizza. One more common on the East Coast, and one more common on the West Coast. On the West Coast, you more commonly have like a garlic sort of Parmesan situation, and then on the East Coast, it's usually just a layer of ricotta.
I'm a ricotta man personally, but both are good. I think both are perfectly fine. Honestly, I'd take both.
You and Caroline would get along because that's her favorite pizza.
Oh my god, I have a unhealthy love for ricotta cheese. I will say that for sure.
I'll assume a cannoli fan then.
Yeah, that like cheese ravioli. It's just cheese. That's where I'm at.
That's literally what I'm eating right now.
I'm a cheese head. Though not from Wisconsin. My mom is though, so maybe that explains some things.
It's in the genes?
Maybe so. As we learned from Metal Gear Solid 1, it's all about the genes.
I'm thinking you maybe got the wrong takeaway from that game.
What, just because I love cheese and it's built into my DNA?
I think the game might have been squarely against the idea of genetic predestination.
Well, I hope that ends up being the case, because I would love to keep my hair for longer, but it's seeming less and less likely by the day.
Oh boy. I remember I told my brother once that the only way to, because he's also kind of sensitive about the idea of losing his hair. Despite the fact that he has fantastic genes and neither on my mom's side or my dad's side has anybody lost their hair. But it's a thing he's worried about.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I told him like the only way that men can 100% be certain to not lose their hair is to start hormone therapy. And he said, "Oh, sweet. Can I try that?" And then I had to inform him that it would turn him into a woman.
Oh boy, mean. That is cruel. A cruel thing to do.
Well, he asked if there was any way to avoid it, and I told him the statistical only way is to not have male hormones.
I'm got like a genetic 50-50 on the hair situation, which puts great fear into my body, which likely causes more hair loss.
It caused graying, but I think graying looks good.
Oh yeah, no, I'd take the grays, but strands coming out in the shower, not so good.
I have the Hispanic Russian mix, which are very good hair genes, but it means I got I got the Slav beard kind of thing. Where, I shaved my beard and it's back by 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock,
Yeah,
3
see,
o'clock.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I wish my beard would stay solid a little more often. Though admittedly, I do like to keep mine a little more cropped. Anyway, welcome back.
Takes me a couple of days before my facial hair really starts getting visible, and then on the cheeks it's patchy, so I just keep that shaved.
What fortune that the non-binary one here is the only one with good beard genes.
Look.
Oh man.